So this is what I came up with. Pretty much complete now with the motor upgrade on the Wizard 20? 22? I don't remember. Anyways, took off the 6 horsepower Mercury. Yeah, 6 horsepower Mercury kicker motor that was right here. That made the boat do about 4.5 to 5 knots. And put on this 20. And I built this bracket myself. It goes down inside this beam right here. And then it's got some forward supports that mount to that beam. And I'll have to trim these off at water level or just above water level. Probably gonna make some sort of little fin or something that pushes the motor or pushes the water directly in the path of the propeller like it's supposed to be. And then this Panther bracket, it's a 4-stroke bracket, up to 35 horse or 268 pounds. Should be sufficient. It's definitely strong, not going anywhere. The angle kind of sucks. It's trimmed all the way down right now, but it's still trimmed up a little bit because that bracket is pretty much straight up and down, which they're supposed to be tilted back a little bit like that. We'll see what I can do about adjustment if I need to. And also it sits way below the water line, the propeller right now. The water line is actually about way up here. And the water's supposed to come through about here. But this thing moves up and down 10 inches. I can move this up 10 inches. And that'll put the prop exactly where it needs to be. It's just, the problem is with the waves and the catamaran coming underneath the boat. The prop could be bouncing in and out of the water. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I'd like to do a remote steering and throttle setup also. So instead of the tiller. Which, I mean, it's not in a bad place. But I don't want to be sitting way back here on the back and risk falling off. I'd like to put a steering wheel, throttle box thing right there with a little chair maybe. I'll put this in the water first in a month or so, and when it warms up, see how it does, see if there's any adjustments I need to make. I'm hoping to get this boat to do what a Scuda 20 will do. With a 20 or 25 will do about 15 knots. And if I can get it up to over 10, that's much better when fighting currents and high winds. That 6 horsepower kicker was really struggling against any kind of current and winds to get this boat in and out of the marina.